Back into Good Morning Quad Cities at 11. It is Wednesday, so that means it's time to take your plant and garden questions. And our plant and garden expert, Craig Hignight, here in studio with us. So I believe we left off with Dave asking, can I cut back my peonies and iris plants? And when do you trim back dead flowers on hydrangeas?
Okay, the peonies and iris, let them stand until the ground is frozen. You want every ounce of food that they're making right now going down into next year's bloom. As far as the hydrangeas, some people prune in the fall. I always opt to wait until spring for pruning the hydrangeas.
My tomatoes are not ripping up. What can I do to get them to ripen?
Just time. It just takes time. I've had a couple of calls. People obviously planted some very late maturing tomatoes this year, and they're good right up until the night that we get our first frost, and then that day you go out and you pick every tomato in the entire garden, lay them out on a table. They will slowly ripen at room temperature on their own.
Christy is asking, is it too soon to mow down the milkweed for the monarchs?
Oh, way too soon, way too soon. This is another, people are getting antsy, obviously. You've got to wait until Mother Nature shuts the garden down before you get into this kind of pruning.
When can I start cutting some of my small bushes and hedges down?
Well, there again, we're in that danger zone. If we would get a long, warm fall, anybody's guess? Ask Andrew. If you prune and they start putting on new growth, that growth is not going to have time to harden off before the season finally shuts down, and you could lose some of it to winter burn over the course of the winter.
In case you missed, a good probability that fall is going to be warmer than normal is the forecast now. Kathy's wondering about an asparagus patch. It's new. It has a lot of weeds. Can I mow it down, including the asparagus?
There again, we've got to wait. You want as much food going into those new crowns as possible. Once we get a killing frost, yes, take the asparagus, cut it off. Don't just leave it there. You bag it up and it goes into the garbage. You want it off the property, then you go ahead and skin the entire bed down to practically bare earth, put down some newspaper and mulch, and you won't have that weed problem come next spring.
All right. Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Craig, for coming in and joining us. Of course, be sure to join our Facebook Live with Craig each and every Wednesday, and there you can submit your questions and be part of the conversation.